I want to do a little, just name association. I'm going to read out some names.
Name association. Okay.
Tell me the first thing that comes to mind or whatever. Sandra Bullock.
Could run her own country.
Did you have the biggest crush on Sandra Bullock when you were doing A Time to Kill?
I developed a crush on Sandra Bullock.
She's so irresistible.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're around her.
Yeah. She's one of a kind.
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. Well, deliberate was always a word. Deliberate. I remember her coming on and she'd have a big scene. And she was like, you're going to get like 3 takes. That's it. I know exactly what I want to do. I always keep a diary during running. She was like, keep that innocent sort of curiosity. She goes, because the longer you're in this business, that's what people lose. It becomes a clock-in job. They come to work, do it, get their paycheck, and go home. She goes, just keep that. And I have tried to maintain that, to enjoy the experience, the making of the movie.
Jennifer Lopez.
Quad threat. Quad threat. She knew all the beats and had it down. And was very wonderfully hard worker too. Very, very hard worker. Lopez shows up, she goes to work. Conscious knows. I mean, have you ever seen a bad shot?
No.
Of her?
No.
Bam. I mean, she knows. She
She could be in this
where
room and there wouldn't be a bad angle. You can stand anywhere. Yeah. It's weird.
She knows where it is and owns it. And I really like that about her.
Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson. Kate's fun.
Twice you worked with
Yeah, Kate's fun. Fool's Gold and I Lose the Guy. Kate's fun. You know, you can see where she has her mother in her. She's up for she's got enough that rock and roll in her that she can sling from the hip.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yep, Sarah Jessica. Now, Sarah Jessica is who I had a crush on growing up.
Really?
Yes, Honeymoon in Vegas.
Fell in love with her on Honeymoon in Vegas.
Yes, and I did let her know that. I don't know if it was the first day of shooting or the last day of shooting, but I did let her know that, absolutely.
Did you ask her out?
No, she was, I think, married or married at the time.
That would have been inappropriate.
Gentleman, would have been. It doesn't mean I couldn't have a crush on her.
Well, I'm glad you controlled yourself.
Yes.
Okay. Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner. You know what? Here's one of the things I love about Jennifer. No matter where we see each other, and it's usually at a big public Hollywood event where the conversations and the gratuities and the mannerisms can all be emotion. Hey, hello, left cheek, right cheek, how are you? I'm great. We've never had a conversation like that. I asked Jennifer, how you doing? Stops, and she answers the question and says it for real. And Jennifer's always done that, and no attitude with her. She means it. She cares. She cares about people. She cares about family, and I could trust Jennifer with anything.
Reese Witherspoon.
Reese. Now Reese and I know Reese better off screen probably than I do on. We only had a couple of scenes together in Mud, which thankfully she came on and did that film. Look, Reese is somebody who, what's the name of her production? Type A?
Yeah, Type A.
For a reason. For a reason.
Exactly.
She's going to drive through and make her own path. And she's a worker. She goes to work. And she's going to make her own path, and she's very ambitious that way and makes it happen.
And then from Free State of Jones, Gugu and Batha Raw.
Yeah.
I loved you two together.
You did.
She's extraordinary.
Yeah. Thank you. A young actress coming up and trying different things and inhabiting the character she was in. We, this relationship, this love story that Newt and Rachel have, they get married. They have a child. That child, as we talked about earlier, looks mostly white. She's got a great scene in this film where she talks about, let's hand our child over to your first wife. If she raises our child, and Newt's completely against this, on principle. She says, no, but if she does, maybe he'll be able to walk with his head high. Maybe he'll be able to walk as a free man. But if I raise him, it'll be much harder. she was wonderful in that scene. And anyway, it's one of my favorite scenes in the film that we got to do together.